Good evening and welcome to Look North. A group of motorhome owners facing prosecution for staying too long in a seaside car park say they'll defy police and Lincolnshire County Council by holding a gathering this weekend. They say rules which ban overnight stays at Huttoft between Mablethorpe and Skegness are unfair. But people who live nearby say the campers should be moved on, and now the County Council says it's ready to start enforcing the ban. Sarah Corker has more on this story.
Parking up for a weekend by the Lincolnshire seaside. For the last 5 years, a group of campers and caravanners have been living on this car park at Huttoft for weeks and months at a time. The council says it's illegal. These motorhome owners claim they're being discriminated against. Why do some people want to live in a car park?
It's not a case of people living in a car park, they're just travelling around. These motorhomes are self-contained and they have a legal right to park up for 1, 2, 3 days anywhere across the United Kingdom. It is a fundamental right of a UK citizen to park where they want.
But a bylaw and signs clearly forbid overnight stays. And after hundreds of complaints, the council is now taking legal action against 40 people.
The residents and the tourists who come here, who want to come here in the daytime and enjoy the place, should not be subjected to abuse by a small bunch of freeloaders. So quite honestly, we're going to deal with this problem and we're going to deal with it once and for all.
Lincolnshire has the highest concentration of caravans in Europe, and just up the road from Huttoft, others pay to camp.
The issue overnight parking is we've had a group, I'm afraid, that stayed there all the year round. They've sometimes caused problems with our toilets. They take over the area. What I'm concerned about is it'll finish up, it'll maybe get closed.
Along the coast, height barriers have been installed at 6 car parks to keep motorhomes off altogether. At Huttoft, though, it's been cut down 3 times.
I've been told there's been problems with rubbish, fires, intimidation, bullying, and people don't feel safe coming down here. What would you say to them?
Right, I have seen all the complaints which have been submitted to the council with regards to fires and with regards to noise. The complaints are only about a rave. There is no complaint received about the litter.
So Andy now plans to sleep on the beach over the weekend. Others are determined to make their point and ignore the rules. Sarah Corker, BBC Look North at Huttoft.
A former Lincolnshire District Councillor has been found guilty of 3 counts of indecency with a child, which took place between 1975 and 1981 in London. Philip Levers from Skegness represented Chapel St Leonard's on East Lindsey District Council. He stood down shortly after the allegations were made. He was cleared of further counts of rape, indecent assault and indecency with a child, and the jury was unable to reach verdicts on other counts of indecent assault and indecency with a child. Levers is due to be sentenced on the 7th of July. Thousands of people who lost their jobs when the Hull-based electrical giant Comet collapsed could get payouts after a court ruled in